Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. My name is Amir and I'm going to teach you today where did I learn all the data engineering from and what are the resources that I referred, and I'm going to make sure that all of these resources are completely free. And even if I show some of the resources which show some price or something like that, I know you can find the free alternatives for that on GitHub. So I just want to assure you one thing: all of the resources that I will be sharing in this video are completely free. There is no cost associated with it, and also I'm gonna give you the roadmap for the following 6 months. And once you follow this roadmap and once you follow all of the resources that I'll be sharing, will be a good candidate for for interviewing for data engineering roles for sure. So without a further ado, let's get started. So let me share my browser and then let's get started. So the first and foremost stage is DSA and LeetCode. So where, like, how much DSA you should do and how many LeetCode problems should you solve to get an interview from a big tech or something like that. I would say it doesn't really matter how many questions you solve, but the point is like how much understanding you have for that one particular pattern. There are almost 14 to 16 patterns in DSA. Once you do those, it'll be great. And if you even if you do 4 to 5 questions of each pattern, that'll be enough, because once you get to know those kinds of questions again in your life, you'll be able to relate to that pattern and you'll be able to solve that question. That applied to me. I'm not sure if 4 questions per problem was enough for me, but if you want, you can have 10 problems per pattern, but analyze for yourself. So let's go to the first resource to learn DSA. Is this guy Kunal Kushwaha. Yeah, like I've been referring to this channel since my bachelor's and bachelor's of 4th year. Back then he used to have this channel with his friends, 3 of his friends, and then later he started in his own gig. But when you come to this channel, go to this playlists and complete tree data structures. This playlist you would definitely want to go through this playlist. Then there is object oriented playlist, that is amazing. And then the recursion plus backtracking, and the main thing is Java plus DSA interview preparation course. This is the most valuable playlist that you would ever find on the internet. He taught it so amazingly well that I've understood all of the concepts, and he's great person. He is my inspiration, and everything is free on his channel, and he stands by with this free education. So definitely check it out. It helped me a lot. Then the second resource is neetcode.io/practice. You can also visit his YouTube channel. That YouTube channel is also great. But so once you come to this website, neetcode.io/practice, I know you're not able to see the web browser, but I'm just telling you, this website name is neetcode.io/practice. And then you can go over the core skills that you should have, and then the blind 75 problems, blind 150 problems. Also don't go over this number, because I've solved everything from here, but everything from here, blind 75. I haven't solved NeetCode 150 all. But yeah, be a better judge for yourself and solve the only problems that you think you're confident in. Or once you gain confidence, you can just skip that section. Okay, so that is for the DSA and LeetCode. Also you can choose any language, I used to do in Python. So Python is the language for me. Also Kunal Kushwa's channel does everything in Java, but you can follow along in the Python language as well, once if you have the understanding of Python like basic to intermediate level. Assuming you have the Python intermediate knowledge, you can just go with that course. Okay, so these are the two things that I referred to and I followed for DSA. Amazing. So next big thing for data engineers is SQL. So which part of the SQL, or which channel or which resource you should refer? So there's a channel named Tech TFQ. Here's Tawfiq Muhammad, and I will be making a podcast with him, so stay tuned and subscribe to this channel. But his resource is very good. Also, his channel is completely free. It is a YouTube channel, so you won't be charged any money. And he is really good in his like what he teaches and everything. So like how I approach this channel is, I like when you come to this channel, go to playlists, and you will find here, okay, SQL advanced concepts, SQL intermediate concepts, and SQL basic concepts. Okay, and then there are 3 more playlists that his channel has, is problem solving basic SQL queries, problem solving intermediate queries, and problem solving complex queries. So how I went ahead with is I went through the basic concepts, which is a theory part. He teaches very well, and then I went through all of the SQL problems on the basic level, then followed by the intermediate, then the intermediate problems playlist, then I went through the advanced concepts, and then advanced SQL queries. That is also like, if you follow this much, you will be like above 90% of all the data engineers out there in terms of SQL. And there is one more playlist that he did, I'm not sure, so this one, 30 days of SQL challenge. He has solved medium to hard level SQL challenges over 30 days, and this playlist is very good. It will help you a lot. Okay, so now next comes is where to practice these questions on your own. He has solved everything in Postgres database, so you can install the Postgres, and he has the blogs linked in every description, and then you can just go in the description and get the data set, load into your Postgres database, and then write down your query. But if you don't want to install them, then there is a site which is leetcode.com/problemset/database, and here you can find all of the databases, like all of the questions related to SQL. So even if you click one problem over here, then you can solve these questions. Okay, I have installed LeetCode extensions to help me to increase my productivity. I'll make another video, or let me know if you need another video on this, but that will be a short 2 to 3 minutes videos. But let's focus on this. So you can practice your SQL queries over here. Okay, but the next question is, okay, Amya, I've solved the SQL queries using SQL, but I want to practice my PySpark skills. I want to write same questions or same queries in PySpark, but there are some of the platforms, but those are paid. But like, how can I do it for free, right? That's why I created a Python script. You can find it on my GitHub. Everything that I'm mentioning in this video will be linked down in the description box, or I will write a blog and then I will link that blog in the description, so you don't have to search for anything. But I've made this script in Python. So what this script will do is, it will convert table format and course table and everything from LeetCode and it will return you a Python data frame, a PySpark data frame, and then you can learn all of those skills and apply all of the transformations on this PySpark data frame, and just play around. And okay, so we've been through the SQL, we've been through the DSA, but now let's get into the real data engineering, right? So the main crux of data engineering is processing large number of files, and for that we use Spark. So where to learn Spark, right? Manish Kumar, he is the hands down the best resource out there to learn Spark for free. I have personally been through this channel, and I also did a podcast with him. You can find the podcast on my channel or somewhere down here. How I would proceed to learn Spark from his is like visit his channel Manish Kumar, then go to the playlists, and then there are a lot more playlists, but there are two playlists, okay, here on the right side of the screen. There is Spark Practical and Spark Fundamental, which is theory. So you should do these playlists in parallel. So watch two of the concepts in theory, go over the details in the practical for the same concept. So he taught one concept and he did practical on the same concept, so that your understanding would be deepened. He has used Databricks notebooks, but if you do not have the Databricks notebook access, you can do using Jupyter Notebook in VS Code. So I did not personally do it in Databricks. Everything I did in the VS Code, but Databricks is a very nice skill to have. You can do either ways. I personally did it in VS Code. And apart from his channel, I also read the book called as Spark the Definitive Guide. Again, you can find this book online for free, and you can search on yourself. But anyways, like, this book is very good. It's very good. Manish also referred to this book. He has also told me in the podcast. And if you go through his channel, like he talks about this book a lot. Next comes the part is system design. Actually, system design should be earlier than Spark and SQL. So the flow should be DSA system design, then SQL, Spark, and then later on. Okay, but the system design. Okay, so there are two parts of the system design. One is low level system design, and second is high level system design. So for the low level system design, this guy Riddhi Datta, he is the best. Like, I've learned a lot of his patterns, like builder pattern, decorator pattern, singleton pattern, factory design pattern, observer pattern, all of those patterns. And those patterns are necessary. It is not like that if you are a data engineer, you don't need to have the understanding of the software development and all. Low level system design, this is the channel. It is completely free and it is worth looking at. Okay, then for the high level system design, Gaurav Sen, hands down, he is the best out there. What you should do is you should go over the concepts. So he covers the concepts. If you go to his playlists, you can, like, he covers the concepts of system designs. Let's say, like, what is system design, what is sharding, and everything, basically, like what is NoSQL, what is distributed system, and everything. He also has some of the mock interviews with the system design that you should go through. And there are, like, if you go through this high level system design playlist, I hope. Okay, so he has Tinder system design, WhatsApp system design, Instagram system design. These are the use cases. These are the actual interview user scenarios that you might get. So this is the best resource. And there is one more resource that I referred. There's a system design book by Alex Siu. He has his own YouTube channel with the name Byte Go, but the book is paid. That's why I was kind of refrained from mentioning it over here, but you can find again the free books all over GitHub and everything. But again, this is the system design thing. The next thing is, so after I started reading the books, I was mainly into books then, and I was only mainly into the reading part rather than watching some videos on YouTube or something. But the blogs that I referred to this is startdataengineering.com. This is the best blogging channel out there for data engineering. And trust me when I say the best, it is actually the best channel out there. So the website name is startdataengineering.com, and it has, like, from beginner level to the complex level, it has too many blogs that this person has uploaded, and they are very, very, very good. Okay, so next come to the part is the books that I referred. So the first book is Designing Data Intensive Application. This is hands down the best book out there. I have the physical copy, the hard copy for this book, but I'm telling you again, if you read this book at least 2 times, you will be like, I won't say a master, but your theoretical concepts of data engineering and the distributed systems will be amazing. Like, I don't know, like, read this book. This is definitely the best book out there, and I would recommend buying this book. But again, since this video is free, like about the free resources, you can find this book, the e-copy and the PDF online anywhere. Okay. The next thing is the Spark Definitive Guide. Yes, I've mentioned it earlier, so I'll just move on. Then there is this website which lists the object oriented book. It is by Grokking, but yeah, I learned object oriented design and everything from this book itself. I know, like, I did not complete this book, but I went through like almost 75 to 80% of the book already, and I went through. This is mainly in Java. So like what I used to do is I used to learn a concept and then I used to search on YouTube, okay, this concept in Python, and then I used to learn it. But this book has helped me a lot in terms of learning about object oriented design and everything. This is the killer book. You should definitely visit this. There is one YouTube video, there is what you can say, there's an honorable mention. Personally, I had my prior like professional experience in my last organization of handling the streaming jobs and everything, so my concepts were kind of clear about it. And when I read this book, the designing data indexed application, there it had the theory behind it. I also had some of the subjects in my masters which taught me the streaming jobs and the importance of the streaming jobs and the theory behind it. But if you don't know, there is this person who is Piyush Garg, and he has taught Apache Spark in an hour, and that is the most, like, you can say, like, the most effective time that you would have. In 1 hour you can learn the Kafka from end to end, and it is very good. And I would personally recommend going through this video and doing one project just after you go through this video. He has also he has also made an app with Node.js, but I wouldn't recommend you doing it in Node.js. I would recommend it using Python, and do some project related to ETL, which is the streaming job, using Kafka. Then you will have the understanding, and then you will like everything is clear in my head now. Once you're able to visualize it, and once you do the project after learning it, you'll be able to visualize it. This is the gold mine. Okay, the next resource is the gold mine. I repeat, this is the gold mine. This is somehow, like, I don't know, I found this Reddit list, master list of free resources, and I repeat, this is the gold mine. This is literally the gold mine. Okay, so once you go through all of the resources, you can find the LeetCode question sets. Like, I won't be opening all of these links, you can go and explore, but this Reddit page is the gold mine of everything. So if you want to learn system design, all of the system design is there. Grokking system design interview, there is a playlist on that. The behavioral deep dive, how to go on the behavioral interview rounds, everything, the general interview process, how the process goes and everything. There are free books available as well. There are some courses that it recommends. There are these blogs. I'm so sorry about not mentioning this, but I also went through the Netflix tech blog website, Uber website, and Airbnb website. These are the three blog websites that I have personally visited and I have personally learned a lot things from, because I wanted to learn what these big companies, how do these big companies process the terabytes of data per hour or something that scale. And they have mentioned it on their website. They have like openly mentioned it, and like, if it is out there for free, why not grab it? So this is go through these websites, and there are then YouTube channels which are beneficial. I personally did not go through all of these. I personally went through some of the YouTube channels that I've already mentioned, but this link is the gold mine. This link is gold mine. So now we have everything. We know the concepts, we know where to learn from, we know like the links, the blogs, the YouTube videos, the practice sessions, where to practice, and everything. Now we have everything. So now is the interview time. Okay, so I'll be making a separate video on interview prep and how did I prepared for the interviews and what things helped me a lot in the interview, in clearing interviews. Getting an interview is a separate thing, like we have talked about it in during my podcasts and all. You can refer to those podcasts over here. I don't want to repeat those things, but interview preparation is not that I talked about anywhere. And subscribe to this channel right now so that you will get to know whenever I upload that video, and hit that like button on this video, and also send me a request on LinkedIn. Okay, with that being said, I've shared all of the resources with you guys. I've also shared all of the links. All of the links will be in the description. You can go check them out. And I will advise you to invest around 6 months of time into this activity. I personally invested 4 months of time because I had previous experience and like I was I was in the groove of preparing and studying, but I would advise you to invest strong 6 months of doing it. Also, I did not mention about creating projects, so maybe you would require a month extra to do almost 2 to 3 projects related to data engineering. So I would say 7 months. Give yourself 7 months and prepare hard, study hard, focus hard, isolate yourself from every distraction that you might ever had, and enjoy your life as well. But with that being said, हंसते रहिए, हंसाते रहिए, खुश रहिए, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.